WMBG FM 97.7 and AM 740. We are Williamsburg's radio station, Williamsburg. It is Thursday. It is 3:15, which means it is time for the Super Sound Showcase brought to you by CultureFix. And you know, if you're a latecomer to this show, maybe you've missed some of our earlier acts. And if that is the case, you are in luck because you may have heard this guy back in August when he was here the first time, but he has made the long trek down from Northern Virginia to join us in studio again. Welcome back, Joey Bauer.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
And we are glad to have you back. Joey is from Joey and the Waitress, and he was back here in August, and he put on a great show. And so I'm happy to have him back because the first time we did this, I feel like I barely scratched the surface of who is Joey Bauer, the individual. And so I started doing my research, and ladies and gentlemen, what did I discover? We went to college right down the road from each other, me at Virginia Tech, you at Radford. So what was the college experience like for Joey Bauer?
Wow. I didn't really see that coming today, but I did. I lived in Blacksburg, and I know you lived in Blacksburg. It was fantastic.
Fond memories of that town.
It was so much fun. I lived in a house, as you heard earlier, with 4 women, or young women at the time, and boy, that can create some situations and excitement. Yes.
Now, you were playing music at the time, correct?
I was just really getting into it. I was late to the whole music thing, and I was getting into it. I knew lots of bands in Blacksburg and enjoyed them playing, but I wasn't at that level at that time.
So you weren't the guy going around playing at all the house parties?
Oh, no. I was the guy attending the house parties.
Okay.
And my girlfriend was, knew lots of bands, so we were always hanging out with the band and talking to the band and enjoying the band.
How was the music scene in Blacksburg?
It was wild and crazy.
Really?
I mean,
old Blacksburg?
Well, it was. I don't want to give my age away, but it was a time of rock and roll.
Okay.
And it was a great time to be in college.
That is fair.
There wasn't the. There's some crazy things going on now, but it was pretty much a freer atmosphere. Let's just say that.
And so, at what point in your life did you decide that you wanted to actually transition from just that kind of quiet, I'm just wanting to learn and play for the enjoyment of it? At what point did you decide you actually wanted to be that person performing at the house party, so to speak, or just publicly performing?
Well, what's funny is that happened around 2009 when I moved to Leesburg. And before that, I took a lot of time to raise children and have that life and that experience. And once I got kind of through that and moved to Leesburg, I started listening to music and going out and listening to groups and thinking, wait a minute, I'm as good as that guy. I could do this. So I started going to some open mics and participating in some events that were going on, and just kind of evolved. And then luckily people would come to me and say, I play this instrument, I play that instrument, can I sit in with you? So I was blessed to have some fantastic musicians early on come and join me and really support me and further that that journey. So it was a great time. And
correct me if I'm wrong, but me not being a musician, for me, public speaking was always kind of the big anxiety driver, especially going through college. I have to imagine performing publicly for the first time is probably like that. Did you ever have any of those butterflies when you first started?
Well, what's interesting is back in college, I had some first experiences, and I was not very good at all. And I was laughed at a couple of times.
Oh, expand on that. What was the rough early performance in your musical career?
Well, I was sharing an original song with a young lady, and she had an impact on my desire to get better. Let's just say
okay.
That. So, it's a process, and you don't realize how much support you need as a young musician when you're learning how to play and learning how to sing and learning how to write. There's so much along the way that so many reasons to stop and not continue, because not always do you get the positive feedback you need to excel. And when I moved to Leesburg and started performing again, I got that feedback, and I got it again and again and again, and I was very, very blessed to be in that situation. So that's part of why I'm here today, because friends and family and fans come out to see my band play, and just a lot of good people supporting music.
And speaking of those fans, what does the fan club look like these days?
Well, it's odd because we're on Spotify. We have songs on the site Spotify, similar to Pandora, and the demographic is all over the place. It's like 18 to 65 people are listening to the song. So it always surprises me when I get an email from someone that's 22 and they say, I've been going through some stuff and this song really, really helped me through that. So you just don't know what's coming, and when it comes, you're just so surprised and happy it does.
Do you have a fun name for your fans?
No, actually not yet.
As a collective group.
I
think we should call them like the waiters or the customers.
How about the greatest people on earth?
That's such a safe answer. Joey Bauer.
Well, I'm playing it a little safe.
Joey Bauer here in studio with us on the Super Sound Showcase, brought to you by CultureFix. So you were here back in August. Has anything changed in your world since then? What is new?
Well, we're trying to get down to the final songs on the CD, and the song I'd like to share today, the first one, I wrote a long time ago, and it has to do with kind of the support of family and friends and early fans, kind of helping you along, and people that were there that are no longer with us. So it kind of speaks to that kind of theme.
Wonderful. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, if you are yearning to hear Joey Bauer play, you can do that right after this commercial break. Stay tuned. This is the Super Sound Showcase, brought to you by CultureFix here on WMBG. And we are back here in the Super Sound Showcase, brought to you by CultureFix. If you're watching on Facebook Live, you saw us having some fun in the live stream in between the commercials. So, next time tune in to Facebook Live, and you can see all the fun that we're having here in the studio. Back here with Joey Bauer from Joey and the Waitress, and we are about to hear some music from him again. So, Joey, what you got on tap for us?
Well, this song is called Time to Remember, and it's for the people of Williamsburg.
All right. Shout out to the people of Williamsburg. Joey Bauer from Joey and the Waitress here on the Super Sound Showcase, brought to you by CultureFix.
It's been a long time since I felt this way. Really don't know just where I've been. Seems I missed out on a whole lot of years. I'm trying to get back to the man I am. I'm trying to get back to the man I am. They tell me stories and I try to remember. They always seem bigger than I do recall. I feel their light and it shines all around me. They just don't know how much they've helped me along, 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 along. It's time to remember just where I came from, the ones I love and the ones who've gone. It's time to remember just where I came from. It would do some good if you came along. When I was a young man, the days were not numbered. Now I know time is just the blink of an eye. Mama told me, son, this life is a mystery. Take it by the hand and go for a ride. A ride, a ride, a ride, a ride. It's time to remember just where I came from, ones I love and the ones who've gone. It's time to remember just where I came from. It would I'm from, where I'm from, where I'm from.
Joey Bauer here with us on the Super Sound Showcase, brought to you by CultureFix. A wonderful performance yet again. You're 4 for 4 on the Super Sound Showcase. That's a pretty good percentage.
Thank you.
Someone check my math. I think he's batting 100. I'm not
100?
sure. Someone check my math. 4 divided by 4, batting 1,000? Yeah?
Thank you.
100%?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
All right. So, what else you got for us?
Well, you know, since last time it was all original songs, I like to play a non-original song, a cover that I like a lot. And you know, it's really tough when you've got like 70 songs to get it down to like one.
You
two.
showed us the list. It looked like a March Madness bracket almost.
Well, this is I don't know why I like this song, but a lot of people like it. So here it is. It's called Into the Dark. Love of mine, someday you will die. I'll be close behind, follow you into the dark. No blinding light, tunnels or gates too wide, just our hands clasped tight. The hint of a spark, if heaven and hell decide, we both are satisfied. Illuminate the nose on the vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, I will follow you into the dark. Catholic school, vicious as Roman rule. I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love. So I never went back. If heaven and hell decide, if they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on the vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, I will follow you into the dark. You and me, we've seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calvary, and the soles of your shoes all worn down. Time for sleep is now, nothing to cry about. We'll hold each other soon in the blackest of moods. If heaven and hell decide, they both are satisfied. Illuminate the nose on the vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, I will follow you into the dark. I will follow you into the dark.
Joey Bauer, once again, nailed it. You nailed the cover, too. Sounds so good when you play it. And, you know, if the people want to follow you, if they are smitten with you, if they forgot to follow you the first time you were on here, how can they find you?
Well, they can find us on Facebook at Joey and the Waitress Band. We have some videos on YouTube. You can reach us by emailing joeyandthewaitressband@gmail.com. And follow us on Spotify or go to YouTube. There's stuff there, lots of stuff.
Awesome. Well, we're going to let you play us out with one more song. Thank you, as always, for joining us here on the Super Sound Showcase, brought to you by CultureFix. What are we going to hear last?
Well, I had a request on the way here. It's called Redemption.
All right. Take it away.
Not a friend of money. I chased it all my life, and it's got me nowhere. A hard road left me lonely, not sure which direction I should go. I should go. A stranger in the mirror left without a soul to lead me home. Every turn I took led to another dead-end road. Each time I found the right way to let me go. Let me go. Won't you take me by the hand and show me some of that promised land? I'm praying for the strength I need. Won't you take what's left of me and bring me home? Bring me home. Bring me home. I'm searching for the answers, and I feel they're on the way. Believing in tomorrow gives me what I need today. Live today. The things that I held on to, they made the light hard to see. I keep on moving forward past the pain that lives in me. Deep in me. Won't you take me by the hand? Show me some of that promised land. I'm praying for the strength I need. Won't you take what's left of me and bring me home? Bring me home. Bring me I'm asking for forgiveness, and I know my ways have changed. The strength I used to lean on is like the sand that blows away. It blows away. There's a life without confusion, and the path is plain to see. Look a little deeper, there's still some light that shines in me. Deep in me. Won't you take me by the hand and show me some of that promised land? I'm praying for the strength I need. Won't you take what's left of me and bring me home? Bring me home. Bring me home.